Okay, so usually I've taken to watching House, which is a yeah, because of all the YouTube clips that have been popping up on my timeline on either Instagram or on YouTube, and I took an interest in it basically after watching the episode where the clip where they recap how House got his leg into the current predicament that it's in, which is him constantly needing Vicodin to survive. And so, having watched House, seeing as that drew me in, I then decided to just continue following, the whole thing, because there was another episode where they show Chase falling in love with a nun, which I personally found that to be a very, very interesting episode. And in that episode, there's a whole lot of challenges to religion, all that shit. And that's not my thing here. My thing is that having watched House, I kind of feel like House either intentionally ruins the lives of his patients or unintentionally does it. But point is, half the time he'll have his team searching for shit, which in quite a few cases doesn't even relate to the illness of the person that they are dealing with. For example, the dude who was working as a lawyer but had a bunch of guns, that didn't relate to the case and the illness that they ended up finding on the dude at all. But it caused the dude to have to get up and move, leaving his whole house. And his wife felt lied to. Which, don't get me wrong, it's wrong that he lied, but I mean, still, it was his choice and it was his relationship. Then there's the episode where Masters decided that she's gonna chop off this other girl's arm, which again saved her life, but her parents had decided that they're not going to chop off her arm because they valued their daughter's opinion, because it's her daughter's body. And I mean, it's not like the daughter wasn't within her rights to say, not my arm. I mean, the 3 stories shows that House did the same thing and goes, not my leg. You know what I mean? Then there's the episode where House then investigates a dude with his faith and decides that he's going to deadass lie to the dude about how his daughter came to lose the cancer, and that the cancer was actually not in remission anymore, that it had come back, and he totally just lied. Like, it's not even a joke, he falsified everything just to save the dude's life, which morally for House is fine, but I mean, the dude now is gonna live without faith. And it's not just those episodes. There are episodes further earlier on in the series where House questions infidelity and House questions the fidelity of a marriage, and he completely just screws with them. Like, I feel like in the House universe, if I was to be taken care of by House, I'd be more afraid of my marriage and relationship, not because House is gonna cheat with my wife, but because House is gonna end up telling my wife some deep dark secret that I was keeping away from her. And you might be thinking, no, House has never done that. Well, there's the episode where Gregory House, as they call him in the series, is busy treating a patient who went for re-education because he thought being gay was wrong. And the dude decided to keep his gay past or his gayness a secret, which is fine. You know what I mean? If that's what you want to do, do you, bro? Like, if you want to keep your gayness a secret, go ahead. Keep your gayness a secret. And the dude then ends up, you know what? Then House decides to investigate. And he investigates in such a way that he has both the dude's previous boyfriend and the dude's current wife sitting next to each other. And the current wife then ends up feeling like her husband is actually gay. Right? To the point where the dude breaks up the marriage. And that doesn't just hurt the dude, it hurts the wife as well. Because maybe the dude was building some sort of attachment to the lady. And I know people are going to go, yeah, but like, be your true self. Yeah, but here's the thing about being your true self though. There's a reason why you keep it hidden. Because sometimes you actually just value the person who is there at that moment, that you feel like, You know what? One minor adjustment to my personality couldn't hurt. And again, this is not the only time that this happens. I just remember that one. There's also the one where the dude decided that he was going to become a cleaner because because the housing market failed him, and now he had to do other work to try and keep his wife's living circumstances the way that they were, the quality of living that his wife had. And immediately, House decides that he's going to find a way to encourage his team to tell the lady that her husband is lying to her about his working circumstances. And it's not just with patients that House does this, by the way, with friends as well. But it troubles me a lot more with his patients, because you're thinking, dude, you barely know these guys. Like, why the hell does it matter to you that you ruin their lives? Like, I understand ruining the lives of those close to you, because according to the series, you value chaos. But ruining the lives of those that you don't even work with, my dude, even you must find that a tad bit messed up. And that's what I was doing. I watched the series and I realized, low-key, if I was being treated by House, I would just deadass run away. Like, they would say Gregory House is the person treating you, and I'd be like, nah, miss me. Because, like, dude would do more digging than Pusha T did on Drake when he wrote Story of Adidon. Like, I'm just saying. Like, I don't know about you, but, like, you'd be there keeping a secret, well, hidden secret, and then boom, 2 seconds later, yeah, secret's revealed. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, why? Like, I'm not even working with you, so my chaos doesn't make you any better. Instead, it doesn't even make your team better. Does it? No, it doesn't. In no way does my life being chaotic influence your team in any way. So why the fuck would you do this? You get what I'm saying? Also, I'd like to apologize profusely that this video is like longer than 5 minutes. Usually I aim for like a 5-minute mark, but it was just so many examples that I need to squish in so that you can see, so that my point can be seen.